Well, welcome back, team. You're gaming with the Colonel, and this is Strategic Command WWII World at War. It is my game against Marcinos, where I believe I am the Axis. Yes, so he's going to try to do some damage to me in Poland before it's all over. Oh, let's hope he didn't get that guy. He did not. Good. Some interceptors. That'll work. Got nothing there. So I want to destroy as much as I can before I take... Oh, he moved out, so that's okay. Okay, so he kind of did the same thing I did in my other game where he moved down to double up on Nanning. So we'll see how that works out. Okay, Marcinos did kind of the same thing in China that a lot of people tend to do. They bring the headquarters down, but if it gets cut off, that headquarters is needed in the north. And I realize that they only have so many headquarters, but I always tend to go north. Okay, he's swapping units out. Trying to bleed MPPs on me right now. Oh yeah, look at that. Well, he really wants them to be activated. Cruising around in there brings the mobilization up for the Italians. So let's see here. So the British did declare war. Canada declared war. Supply convoy stuff begins. Yeah, we're going to definitely be jumping on that. 60% chance of swinging if any allies, towards the allies of Axis units are with 2 hexes of Xi'an, Lanchao, Chongqing, or 3 hexes of Yenin. So we're going to try to stay away from that for a while. Okay, we do have a garrison unit, which will be popping next time. All right, so what do we have here? We have this. So supply here. I really want to upgrade this before I move it forward. But if he moves into here, then there's a problem. Greetings from Warsaw. There's been a new patch recently, some important changes. Yeah, okay, I'm going to have to look into that. But let's go check out Warsaw. Let's do that first. We definitely want to kill Warsaw. So he's got a... How does he have an entrenchment of 4 when he just moved into it? Oh, because he did the swap-a-roonies. His morale's down to 33, though. So let's go ahead and drop that. Okay, so now he is at entrenchment 3. See if we can kill him with 2 pops. 1. Only took 1 out. Ouch! 2. He's only got 1 left. See if we can pop him out of there. Okay, we did. We're going to go to Lublin. Just in case he stays alive. Now, hold on. Okay, so you can pop this guy and gain some experience. And then back it up. You will also be backing it up because you're going to want to go after Copenhagen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You can do some damage somewhere as well, and you will. It's all about the experience. We're going to go back here. Oh, hold on for just a second. So we do want to destroy as much as we possibly can. Let's pop that guy. Oh, he's really hurting. Let's do 2 damage there. And move you. Let's go ahead and finish you off with the garrison unit. Okay. You would definitely like to pop him. Get some experience. Some national morale. Pop him. Kill him. That's great. More national morale. You can go ahead and be the fun book. You can be down here. Let's see, do we even want to attack this? I guess we do. We want to get as much experience as possible. I don't know if these guys even give experience. Well, let's find out. Okay. You're probably going to be okay. You. Go ahead and finish him off. Head north. I don't think that he's going to be able to just stay alive at this point, right? You would hope. Let's go ahead and take Posen. You've already moved. You've got the most movement anyway. These guys can head in the other direction. You've already shot your wad, so that's not going to be an issue. Hold on, let's go back and go in the other direction. There's more rail in that direction. And you can also leave. Go to Posen. That said, this guy can come down and block him off all day long. I don't think he's got any air power left. Let's find out. Nope, just these guys. I think they have movement of 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. It could take Allenstein, I suppose. That would be bad. Let's go ahead and move while the movement is good, while the weather's still good. I'm banking that they surrender, right? So I'm going to go ahead and continue the movement. Okay, over here, this guy's going to get an upgrade. Leaving me with 266. So let's do some research. We're definitely going to go for infantry weapons. Leaving me with 91, and I think that'll have to wait then. I'll have to wait for later to get more because that's not enough to research anything, not enough to buy anything good. So I think that's it for the Germans. Let's go and maneuver their guys around. Okay, we're trying to stay out of the limelight here, so let's do that. Let's get into the rain here. And we'll just hang out here for now. The Italians, we're trying to boogie around as rapidly as possible with our 2 corps. Prepare for this war that's inevitably going to be coming. He's all up in my stuff in here. He's all up in my stuff. And what he's doing is he's scouting. He wants me to get into the war, and then he wants to bring his carriers around and attack the fleet in port. I know this. I know this is what he's trying to do. All right, so you can reinforce a point. You will reinforce a point. Leaving me with 32, so you can reinforce a point. Because you're going to be coming down here to Tobruk as soon as possible. Leaving me with 14. That's a point. Leaving me with 7. Seven's not enough to reinforce that. All right, so I think we're done with the Italians. Let's head on over to the Japanese for immediately. We're going to get infantry weapons. Leaving with a 146, which is not enough to do anything other than maybe get amphibious warfare. So I'm going to consider that. Okay, so what do we do over here? So really, we need to, we have a problem. So we're going to go ahead and upgrade this guy. And we're going to drop back. Okay, that's okay. If he wants to come down here, I'm going to let him do that. So, no air because it's raining. This guy wants to be dropped in next time. Question is, if he comes down here, is that going to be a problem? And the answer, of course, is yes. He's going to get an upgrade. And what I'd really like to do is hammer him, but I don't know if I can get there. Not now because of the rain. So you get an upgrade. So that's 3. He's got a movement of 4. Okay. Could rail him. I think I will. $25. Let's rail him to okay, hold on. I think I'm going to move this guy here. maybe I rail that guy directly to pay king and put him somewhere else, like in here. This guy can move out smartly. And I can rail him to here. And I can rail him to pay king, leaving me with 51 for the purchase of a garrison. Okay. And this guy, okay, so I can go either here or here. I think this guy's slower, so we're going to move him up this way. I'm going to put him here and bring him forward. To there, since we have no money left. So this rain really hurt, right? And we didn't get an opportunity to transport him across, but that's only because he made the move down here. So that was pretty ballsy of him. Good move. Good move, Marcinos. Yeah. I will have to check out the patches. I'm sure it's in your favor. But from Moscow? I mean, from Warsaw? The Wehrmacht is in Warsaw. I think I just jinxed myself, but we'll see. Okay, so we spent all our money. We moved all our things. What I really wanted to do is be able to upgrade this guy too, and I wasn't able to do that. Yeah, so he's playing the rain really kind of hosed me here because it allowed this guy to maintain his entrenchments. And it kept me from being able to move this Bubba. So what I'm going to do is I might move him up. Don't know if that's worth attacking. I don't want to lose anything, but it gives me experience. Attacking in the rain kind of sucks. Oh, good. That worked out okay. All right, that worked out okay. This guy's covering here. He's covering here. He's covering there. We have one coming in. That guy will be able to move forward at that point, which means there'll be another army moving. That'll be fine. All right. Did I forget anything? These guys moved. These guys moved. These guys did what they could. So did they. No money left there. I'm in Warsaw. He's going to have to travel back. I'm going to have to fix stuff. Okay, let's check some reports, shall we? Let's see what he spent on his, what is it, first turn? This is turn 2. Graphs. Research and diplomacy. Okay, so he did spend on diplomacy. He spent 175. So he dropped something and went with infantry warfare. So he's going to get infantry 2 before I do. I don't think he starts with 175, so there's that. You're not going to have spent any. You're not. How did you spend 500 on research? Okay, 500 spent on research. That means you destroyed 500. Okay, that's interesting. The Soviets spent 175, so they got infantry. Poles didn't spend anything. And they spent on infantry and something else, 300. 175 and 125, that's infantry warfare and probably anti-aircraft for the Chinese. 125, that's anti-aircraft, probably. Okay, I spent 175. They spent 175. Okay, so he's spending a lot more on research already than I am. So that does not bode well. So I wonder what he dropped with the Americans in order to get stuff. I don't want to waste any of those MPPs. All of this is going to be useful in the long run, so I'm not going to drop anything. And next it's going to be advanced tank. Sorry, with these guys, it's going to be advanced tanks and advanced fighters. And then I'll come back here and start doing these because it takes longer to get these done. You can only put one shit in them. Okay, so we have the one sub up here still. We need to travel up north. Wouldn't want to get spotted. This guy, can I? No, I can't reinforce him either. What I really want to do is get him out. You can't reach? You kidding me? Yeah, I really want to get him out. So OCB had this trick on me about there's some ports over here that are useful. That are very useful. Once France falls. Oh, he's blockaded me out of there, so I can't leave. All right. That's a good blockade. Could upgrade some of these. Might as well reinforce them by one each. I can do two there. But I really want to save the money. Well, that one probably needs to get two. I'm going to swap these out, and then I'll be able to upgrade him to one. Okay, so I'll do that one, and that's it. You know, if he attacks these, that's fine. I'll replace it. He can hurt himself on that if he likes. Up here, let's just go ahead and sit around here for now. And now I think I'm done. I'm going to go ahead and hit the go button. So he blocked me out. That was a good block out. Okay, Marcinos, it's your turn. This was turn 2 for me, which means that you just took a bunch of chip losses out of there in order to get stuff. Great success. Do we want to? Absolutely, we want to. It's great success. We got some experience. Didn't lose too much. 222 is not bad. We'll be able to do some research on that. We should be able to research both advanced fighters and advanced tanks next time for 350. British Expeditionary Force comes. There's that guy. Danzig returns. What? What is this? Nationalists? What breaks out? Okay. Oh, don't hit me, rough seas. Yeah, we got our 2. We got that. That won't be a problem. Okay, so we lost 9. We do get 21 from Sweden, 25 from the USSR. So that's 211. So we got 510. 211 doesn't seem like a lot. Okay, you've been gaming with the Colonel. Please like, subscribe, come back early and often. Marcinos, it's your turn. Good luck.